Hey collector, welcome back to my channel. Here to do a message. I'm at a loss for words, so let's just jump right into it. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective, please and thank you? I wish I could have seen me before I hit record. Spirit, what's going on with the collective, please and thank you? Messages for the collective. What's going on with the collective right now? Spirit, what message do you have? I shouldn't thank you because I don't like how it came out. And I think this came out before in the reading. Put one on top of this, Ace, right here, Spirit. Put one on top of this. It's Ace. What is this? Clarify this, Ace, please, and thank you. So I don't know. Does somebody feel like you're annoying to them? You annoy somebody? It could be something like that. Somebody feel like you're annoying, or maybe they are trying to annoy you in some type of way. It could also be a situation where maybe a person not really. I'm not gonna say you don't trust what you feel. Maybe you don't want to believe something that you could feel deep down in your heart, in your gut, in your soul. Maybe it's a situation where somebody's like, even though I feel this, even though I'm sensing something, I'm observing something, perceiving something, I wish it wasn't real. That could be for somebody. So that kind of makes me feel like it would be something that's not so good, right? If you could feel that way. Like I wish this wasn't true. What I'm feeling, what I'm sensing. Or like I said, somebody could think somebody annoying or something. Unless somebody been trying to have a baby or somebody feels like they want true love. That's another thing. Not everybody subscribes to that. I would like to believe that is real, true love. And I'm not saying it in that way to discourage anyone. Um, However, everybody subscribes to different belief systems and thought forms. Now, if that's something that you believe in, it could be a situation like that. Maybe somebody just feels like they want true love. They haven't experienced it, and I don't know. It's something like that. Yeah. Unless it's something like a with a love affair or something, it could be something like that too, like a love affair. Or I don't feel like this is a situation where a person's not loving themselves. It could be. It could be something like that. Somebody don't love themselves. It could be something like that. I don't know. Either you or somebody outside of yourself. Or that's what somebody wants for you, not for you to love yourself. I feel like it has something to do with somebody feel like somebody's annoying or something. It's something like that. Tell me more, Spirit. And the five of hearts is at the bottom. Tell me more. I mean, unless somebody feels like remorse or regret about something, like if it's a situation where somebody let you slip through their fingers, they fumbled you in some type of way or rejected you, and now they're thinking about it. Or it's a situation where a person wants what they can't have. This is you or somebody else. Or it could be a situation where a person needs to forgive those who hurt them. But again, I'm not the person to tell you you need to forgive a person. Maybe somebody else on their channel, they're going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that because those are your emotions, and whatever you dealt with is your lived experience. So who am I to tell you you need to forgive somebody who hurt you? Now, it could also be something about moodiness or going dealing with depression or something. I don't know how that would equate to not loving yourself because everybody has highs and lows in life. But it could be something like that. Unless somebody's been mourning, it could be something about mourning too. At this point, I feel like I'm rambling. I only got one card. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. What's going on with the collector, please? Now, this is like a situation with a child or something. Mm. Now, it could be something about Could be something about saving, I've been picking that up a lot lately. Oh, excuse me. It could be something about saving. It could be something about maintaining morals, values, or something like that. hmm Maybe you're like a master in your own domain or something. So this could be, career work, or this could just be in your personal life. But it's given like being a master over your own little world, your own domain, or something like that. So it could be something about saving your energy. So what I'm getting from that is like not spreading yourself too thin, not giving your energy to people who don't deserve it. Especially if these are people who, I don't know, if it's a lack mentality. Um, I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. Or if it's a situation where like, I don't know, somebody burnt bridges with a person, either you or somebody else burnt bridges. And it could be like, maybe you saving, if this is like resources, your time, your energy. I said this in another reading, don't cast your pearls before swine. Especially if it's like a burnt bridge or something. It doesn't even have to have anything to do with like material things, resources. This could be acts of service. It's like save yourself. It could be something about saving yourself. Tell me more. I mean, and then it could also be, if it's relations involved, not letting everybody just jump up and down on you. If you get what I mean, wink, wink. Not letting people just jump up and down on you, and now you're just a doorknob. You know what I mean? Tell me more. Everybody done had a turn. Tell me more, Spirit. Unless you a man doing the jumping. That's funny. It could be something like that. Tell me more. Now somebody might, and I just said something about saving yourself. For somebody, this could be about detaching. I don't know if it's about if these are people who are platonic friends for you, or if these are relatives. I mean, for somebody, it could be somebody you was dating. I don't know. And a five of diamonds is at the bottom with the jack of hearts. So maybe somebody needs to reject. I don't know if this is like rejecting an apology, or if it's rejecting somebody who comes off as emotionally immature. But somebody, this could be about needing help. I just said this because I just started my another channel. I'm proud of that because it took me a minute to do it. Um, and I did a cancer reading, and it was something about asking for help if you needed it, needing resources, needing help, um, feeling lost. Maybe I don't know. This is like surrendering to an experience, or surrendering to, maybe not having pride. If you need help, you need help. It is what it is. Um, Unless this is like forgiving. I just said forgiving those that hurt you, but it could be something about forgiving, feeling rejected. It's a saying, rejection is God's protection. I don't believe that's written nowhere, but it's a saying. I feel like it could be a situation like that. If you had felt rejected, maybe you were being protected from something. Yeah. Now, if this is about needing help in a situation, or whatever you might need help with, or if you've been feeling low, not worthy, this could be saying be more open minded. So, those things that you want to come into your life, into your experience, it's like leaving a door open. You're leaving space for it to happen because now you're being open to it. Because I feel like if you're being, it's like if you are being down on yourself, not saying that you're a bad person or anything negative about you having emotions and feelings, but if you stay in that energy, it's kind of saying, this is what you're vibrating, this is what you're radiating. And the things that you might want might not be able to come towards you. It's something like that. Tell me more. So maybe somebody needs to detach emotionally from something, how something has to happen, how it has to, the outcome of something. It could be something like that. But it could be something with being like platonic friends with somebody. I don't know. Tell me more. Unless this is like a spiritual connection. I don't know. Unless it's something with a sibling or something. I know I just had another reader say something about siblings. Who was that? It was Eva. I heard somebody say, but I don't know if this is in the same context that she was saying. It could be something with a sibling. I don't know. Tell me more. Now, for somebody, it could be somebody that you have like a spiritual connection with. It could be something about that too. That's what I'm getting. Connecting to your higher source, also your guides, or this could just be connecting to mass consciousness or something like that. Yeah. Um. Hmm. I just said this in my cancer video I uploaded. It's something about not letting people play in your face. It's something like that, not letting people play in your face and remembering what somebody told you. I just said this in my video I uploaded earlier today. Yeah, it's something like that, not letting people play in your face. I don't know if somebody needs to incorporate, I don't know, trying to be professional here. Because I don't know if somebody comes off as a bitch, man or a woman. Also, not trying to be controlling over another person's life, not feeling like you're somebody's mom, not nitpicking. It could be something about not nitpicking somebody or somebody doing you like this. It could be something about nitpicking or something. But somebody might be trying to get revenge on somebody. This could be you. Somebody trying to do this to you, or take it how it resonates. This is a collective message. It could be something about that. Somebody's trying to seek revenge or exact revenge on somebody. I don't know if somebody is. I don't know. Somebody could be into the occult. It ain't come out here, but that's what I'm getting. And if it's not the person that I'm picking up on, they might know somebody. I don't know. Unless it's something with therapy or I don't know. Maybe somebody's not so honest about something. I don't know. I said somebody could be a nitpicker. It could be somebody nitpicking. I don't know. I don't like the position this card fell in. Because it's like the energy of what somebody needs to do next. I'm not telling you to be cruel. Because somebody could also be like cruel. Somebody could be very harsh. How they speak to people. It's something with that. Maybe even look down on people. Obviously, if you're harsh and cruel with your words, what makes your actions different? I be noticing a lot of times, y'all, I be having these rants and then it comes out in a reading or something. The stuff that I was just talking about. It's something with that. Somebody can be very harsh and cruel with the stuff that they say. But it can also extend to how they treat people also. Very judgmental, maybe even vindictive. They could be a liar. They don't keep their word. There's something with that. So make sure if you're telling somebody you're gonna do something that you're keeping your word. And I would say try to listen to your intuition. I can't tell you how to operate in your own existence, experience, but it's something with that too. Maybe, I don't know. It could be something about organizing too. I don't know. If it's something about being disorganized. I don't know. I know I'm missing something. But yeah, wasn't I saying something about I don't know. I said a bunch of stuff. I said something with a love affair is possible. So if it was something with that, I don't know, somebody turns somebody on, because it could be something about arousal. If this is going back to when I said somebody could feel like a person's annoying, that also would align with somebody being harsh and cruel because they feel like somebody's annoying to them. It's something like that. And now, in regards to intuition, discernment, that goes to when I said trust in what you feel. Or did I say that? I think I did. It's something like that. I don't know if this is somebody outside of yourself. Because every person walking this earth has intuition, you know. Some might be more developed than other people. Some might trust their intuition more readily than most people. Because I did say something like maybe a person feels something, but they don't want it to be what they feel. So maybe somebody's ignoring that. It could be something with that. But it's given like feminine powers. And no, it's not just exclusive to females. But I'm sure a lot of people have heard growing up when they say like a woman's intuition, but also other things that could be connected to intuition, like supernatural gifts, abilities. It's something with that. Somebody could be a witch. Tell me more. Or they know one. Tell me more, spirit. I was trying not to say that, but whatever. Tell me more. I feel like if I feel something and I don't say it, I feel like that is uh neglect on my behalf. Cause then what if that's something what if that was a key fact that somebody needed to know? Unless this is a crooked therapist, because it's been coming up. Not just in my readings. I don't even think I said nothing about therapists. I did say somebody could think somebody's crazy. I didn't say that maybe that's a narrative that somebody wants to project onto another person. It could be something about that too. If this is not a law official or somebody who is in the health industry and it may be a therapist, it could be something about a person that uses their credentials. Um, they're not holding up the standard, I should say. It's something with that. Tell me more. Where's like abuse of knowledge, resources? I ain't say that in my last video either. I was feeling that like abuse of knowledge or something. Like people that may have access to certain things that other people don't. And they use their knowledge of those things and try to control other people. Tell me more. I was so disappointed when I realized I didn't say that. But I go back and watch my videos and then I start getting downloads. I'm like, damn, why they didn't come to me when I was getting it the first time? My goodness. Maybe somebody's not living up to their potential. It could be something about having potential. Whether this is I don't know. If this is like somebody that you might be connecting with on an emotional level, romantic level, something having potential to turn into something else. Where you're able to grow emotionally, where you're living out of your heart space, I want to say. On the flip side, for somebody, this could be potential for uh maybe this is a financial project or some type of project or something that could turn into something else. It starts at has a foundation and then you build upon that foundation. Is what I'm getting. And turn it into something lucrative for somebody. This could be somebody outside of yourself though. Has potential for something. I don't know. Could be a money idea. I don't know. Or somebody has a desire for money. It could be something with that. Maybe they have a desire for love and money. I don't know. It's something like that. It could be something with the body too. Somebody's body or something. Uh, so I don't know if this is like um it's giving period dot. I don't know, period dot. Maybe somebody says that, period. It could be something about that, like the bottom line or something. Or somebody's trying to get to the bottom of something. It's something like that. To the bottom of something. It could be something with the colors black, gray. What's another dark color? Black, gray, brown, or something. I don't know. Tell me more. I don't know what I'm missing, but whatever. Tell me more, spirit. I just ashy. Tell me more. 21 minutes. Tell me more, spirit. What's going on with the collector? I don't know. Maybe somebody, it could be something about a person getting a green light or having a green light or being open to uh information. Because maybe it's going to be a situation where a person needs to have, I don't know if it deals with correspondence or it's giving like the green light, having a green light to do something. I don't know. This could be going towards whatever they feel is a blessing to them or something like that. Let me turn this down some. It's something like that. And the six of diamonds is at the bottom with the two of wands. So maybe it's something about, I'm also getting like, you scratch somebody back, they scratch yours. It's something like that. Maybe it has to do with like breaking bread with other people. Hmm. Could also be something where a person feels disappointed. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if this is like somebody breadcrumbs you, you breadcrumb somebody, or a person was breaking bread with the wrong people, pouring into people that they shouldn't have. So maybe something was a learning experience. I don't know. Yeah, because it looks like somebody might have to let somebody go or let something go. Person, place, thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And push forward is what I want to say. I don't feel like this is I hate saying this because I think it's so not only unprofessional, but I'm not the right word is not coming to me right now. Not only is it not professional, but I can't think of the other word I want to use. But I would say not even feasible to predict death. I don't think that's a good thing to do to predict death. First of all, ain't nobody trying to hear that. And secondly, it might not even be what you think it is. It could just be death of a old part of who you were. But I'm getting that. It could be something with that though. I said all that to say that, right? But it could be something like that. I don't know. Somebody dealing with that. Somebody passed away. And that comes up a lot. I don't know. I don't know if it's a masculine, like a father figure, or don't have to be a actual father. Could be somebody else's father, but it could be a father figure. I don't know. For somebody, it could be a friend. I don't know. Somebody might hear something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't feel like this is somebody. I don't know. Maybe it's something about. not giving up when you feel, when something feels challenging to you, not giving up is also what I'm saying, what I'm feeling. Always contemplate your next move, your next step, and how can you push forward? How can you move forward without giving up on yourself, on your dreams, on your aspirations, and preparing for what might come next? If you were in a situation, if somebody hurt you, how can you better be well equipped to deal with future situations? Not saying that you can always avoid situations, but maybe it don't have to be how it could be because you've seen it coming. You've been here before, so now you know what to look out for. That type of thing. Because something could have, I don't know, if something's going to hurt somebody, or maybe you got to hurt some feelings. I don't know. It's something about that. Or something is going to hurt. I know I just heard somebody say this. Maybe it was yesterday. It's something about that. I don't know. Something's going to hurt somebody. Whether it's you or somebody else. I don't know. I don't know. It could be something about a past person or somebody that you know from your past, whether it's childhood. For some people, this could just be memories. It could be something with memories too. Maybe something hurts a person to think about or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody dealt with a person who was I swear I be rambling, y'all, and then it comes out in these videos. It comes out. Maybe somebody was like nice on the outside, people in the world see them as a good person, and then they like abusive behind closed doors. Man or a woman. And it don't have to be romantic. It could be anybody in your life. Shit, because it could even be like a employee employer type of dynamic, and people who frequent or patronize a particular business may feel like the owner of the business is such a good person and they're really abusive or mean. If it's like a family dynamic, maybe somebody seems like they're really sweet and oh my God, they have such a good heart and they're so soft on the inside, but they really a gremlin behind closed doors. If this is a man dealing with a woman, if this is a woman dealing with a man, maybe somebody is like very charming and really nice to people on the outside, and behind closed doors, they are, I don't even know what to say, a monster. I was trying to think of something, but that's what I got. I don't know. I'm moving on. Spirit, what's going 28 minutes? What's going on with the collective, please? And thank you. Doesn't have to be, but somebody could be. Somebody can have air, earth in their chart. Even though I don't see air, I don't see earth out here, but somebody could have air, earth. When I'm getting Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody can have somewhere in their chart, your big three or highly aspected. um, King of Cups is at the bottom. We're not just saying it could be something about like a masculine energy, but it don't have to be. I don't know. And then behind the King of Cups is the Tower card and the Lovers. I just said I was getting air, right? Or earth. The Tower card could be, well, the Lovers is Gemini. The Tower card, I don't know. Everybody say Mars. Mars, Aries. Because it could be Mars energy. I get, I don't only get Aries from the Tower. I get Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. for me. So I don't know. Maybe somebody has that in their chart somewhere. I don't know if somebody feel like they've been estranged from somebody. Somebody who they felt like a person was their partner. Doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any type of situation, Me and my bro, me and my sis, we was partners in crime. We was knee high to a grape together. Somebody could feel like they've been estranged from somebody. For other people, it could be a parent-child dynamic or just somebody that you were close to, or even if you weren't close, you had an affinity for somebody or you felt connected spiritually, perhaps. It's something like that. Had a brotherhood, sisterhood with somebody. Yeah. Now maybe somebody's gonna shock you, or you're gonna shock somebody. It could be something like that too. I don't know. If it has to do with how somebody feels about somebody. I was just saying this too about people being considerate of other people. Maybe it's gonna be something with that. Maybe somebody's gonna surprise you. Maybe they're gonna show you how considerate they are, or how much they consider you. I don't know. Or maybe it's something about a person who doesn't show. I know I just heard somebody say this. They don't show how they feel, but it could be somebody full of emotion. I don't know. Somebody could be like a teddy bear. Mm. Unless it's something about children. I don't know. If it's something about dealing with children, knowing how to work with people with autism or something. Or I don't like saying disability. Challenge. It could be something like that too, like a learning challenge or something. I don't know. What is it? Autism, ADHD. I don't know. There's other challenges people experience besides those, but it could be something with that or about it or similar to it. I don't know. Could be something about the internet too. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. I only had one card from this deck, y'all. I just be rambling. I don't like how they be falling out. It's pissing me off. Somebody could be. I said this already, like something about saving something. Either if this is resources or it's just yourself. But now it's kind of feeling like somebody waiting to save for something. I don't know. Somebody planning a trip somewhere and they saving for it. It could be something like that. Maybe somebody's waiting to put money aside for something. Mm, there's something with that. Tell me more, Spirit. And then the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom with the Two of Wands. 7, 7. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands. So I don't know if something is being exposed or a revelation. You might get a revelation about something. Don't know if this is, trying to be mindful of what you say to people, keeping your mood silent, because it might be something that you need to protect. It's something like that. Or defend or something. Or, I don't know. If it's something about, I don't know. So I don't want to just be saying stuff. Like if it's something about somebody trying to block like some spiritual knowledge or something, whether this is convincing people that you're lying or you shouldn't be trusted, or I don't know, you're a charlatan or something, or you're maybe the person blocking somebody. I don't know. Mm. or this is like an important shift where something that was important to you is coming to an ending, and um you're gonna have to keep, your next moves to yourself, or it's something like that. Or somebody could have been lying about experiencing some type of crisis or something. I don't know. Tell me more. Either somebody was saying something like that, or that's what it is. Somebody was going through something and somebody tried to diminish it like it wasn't nothing, or somebody created a situation where it looked like they were a victim in a situation. I don't know. Tell me more. It could be all the above. Something about being a person of integrity. I feel like that's the energy you exhibit. Somebody who is, you have authority over your life, sovereignty, and it's all about what direction you want to go in life. Because I feel like you could do anything you put your mind to, you put your energy to. You're somebody who's very masterful, very confident. Now, I don't know if somebody does feel like something's hard, though. It could be a lot of different things. Somebody could feel that way, like something's hard or something. uh It could also be something about raising people's spirit or something. Maybe you're that type of person when you raise people's energy, their spirit. There's something with that. Taking chances. And I mean, you gotta say that in a particular way, because people hear you say that, taking chances, then they go be reckless. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you never take chances as far as your dreams, your aspirations, what do you expect? And you never went towards it. You never gave it a chance. It could be something like that too. Yeah. Working for yourself, that's not gonna be for everybody, because I don't think everybody cares about working for themselves. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that if you are content where you are as far as work goes. I'm not that person because you're still working, right? But for somebody, it could be something about that too. Maybe somebody wants to be an entrepreneur, or you have the capacity where you are, or maybe somebody's like a coach or something. I don't know. Somebody could love children. Didn't I just say something like that? Like autistic, or, but it doesn't have to be. If somebody could love children, I don't know if this is like coaching or something. I don't know. Or maybe they don't like children. I don't know. Tell me more, spirit. I feel like somebody takes a lot, really good care of themselves. Somebody cares about how they look. Tell me more. And I don't feel like in a superficial way. There's something about taking pride in like keeping your body fit. It's something like that. Tell me more. I think that is so sexy. Tell me more, spirit. Man or woman, tell me more. But if highly likely that is a masculine, but I am not taking these. I don't know how they came out. I would say make sure you're taking time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Not saying that because life is definitely not about just you know uh I don't know how to say it. Because you don't want to work your whole life and then you don't enjoy the fruits of your labor, but you don't always want to bullcrap either and never get nothing done. So it got to be a balance with that. I would say like it can't be all work and no play. That could be for somebody. Hmm. Or maybe it's just something like a person that didn't show gratitude. Doesn't have to be you. Doesn't even have to be the person that you're in connection with. You could be somebody around y'all or somebody that you knew in your lifetime that's connected to you in some type of way. And I don't know why it's so pertinent for me to say, But maybe it's a situation with somebody that maybe they never showed gratitude or thanks. Maybe they were not somebody who shared with people or cared about other people's well being. And it's like what goes around comes around. Tell me more. That's what I'm getting. Is what goes around comes around. Tell me more. Now it could be somebody you're going towards or somebody coming towards you. Somebody checks all the boxes is what I get. So somebody could feel that way about you or you feel that way. I'm also getting loyalty. Somebody will be loyal to you. Whether this is a friend or romantic interest, if this is somebody that you're working with. It's something about being a loyal person. Somebody that will give you the shirt off their back. Hopefully you would do the same if they're willing to do it. It's something like that. Somebody who takes care of people. Somebody that you want on your team is what I'm getting. Somebody actually could be physically strong too. Didn't I just say somebody like to take care of their body? Whether they actually go to a gym or not. Somebody could be physically strong. Is what I'm getting. hmm It could be something about diet or something. So maybe somebody's mindful of what they eat. It's something like that. Yeah, maybe somebody's very health conscious as far as what they put in their body. I don't know. Don't have to be. Cause what's that stuff people like the men be taking? I think women do too, but I haven't seen men do it. I don't know all them supplements, but it could be something like supplements or something. I don't know. Would they be using like creatine and stuff like that? I don't know. Unless somebody's into like finances, somebody could do something like that. Or maybe somebody's work is tedious, could come off as boring. Maybe this is like a particular type of person that it takes to do whatever this is. I don't know. I don't know. I'm also getting this is going back to when I said not giving up on yourself when things feel like they're too challenging or it's too much of an obstacle. It's like following through with what you set in motion. But maybe it's about pacing yourself, Not feeling like you have to rush to do things. Pacing yourself, but following through is what I'm getting. This could even just be self work, working on yourself. I don't know. Following through with something. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. Did I say Earth earlier too? The King of Wands, Knight of Pentacles is out here. That's fire and Earth. Tell me more. Somebody might need to surrender to an experience. It's also giving like, I feel like you already doing this though. This is something that's instinctive to you. Is to have faith and be patient. Is what I'm getting. But I don't know if it's something about surrendering something. If this is you relinquishing something. If this was like releasing people, situations, giving it to God, I want to say. Maybe you've done that. Maybe you've given something to God already. Mm. Could be something with meditation. Obviously, they don't work for everybody, but it could be something with that too. Meditation. Um, Unless you feel like somebody try to put you in a situation that don't have nothing to do with you, or I don't know. It could be something with that. Feeling like somebody put you in a situation and ain't got nothing to do with you. Just giving set up, trying to have you caught up in something. Yeah. Maybe it's some. Maybe you also feel like you see something from a different perspective now for somebody. Somebody could feel like that. or feel like taking a break to get like a fresh outlook or something, pausing for a minute to see something from a different aspect or a perspective, to gain insight, to have a new outlook. I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. And the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it has something to do with your hard work paying off. Maybe it's something with religion, doctrine. I don't know. Scripture. Tell me more. Or this is about something that's going in your favor. If this was like resources, I feel like you have been making yourself a priority, but maybe you've also been a person who, you're somebody who pours into people. It could be something with that too. Yeah. I don't know. I was getting this in my Cancer reading. I don't know. Somebody needs to repay something, or somebody owe you something, or something like that. I also said something to the fact where it's like, if somebody offers you help, are you going to take it? And vice versa. If you offer somebody help, are they going to take it? I don't know. Maybe it's something about community, doing acts of service. Uh, I don't know. If somebody, I don't know, if it's something about like feeding the less fortunate, or I don't know, or sharing with people. Maybe you're already doing this. You've done this before. Shit, but if you pour into people, you gotta be poured back into also. You know what I mean? Tell me more. This could be somebody want to share something with you, or somebody wants to gift somebody something, or something like that. Or you have a gift. Tell me more. Damn, it's 1 in the morning. Oh my god, it's 1:31. 1:30. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Tell me more, Spirit. It's Sunday now. April 5th. April 5th, 1:31 a.m. Tell me more. What's going on with the collective? Please and thank you. We gotta end this. Somebody could be disappointed in something. I don't know. Is it with themselves or someone, or about something? Somebody also could be nervous or anxious about something. I'm also getting like, if it's something that you need to get off your chest, that you need to say, or this could be somebody else. It could be something about letting something just flow through you. Mhm. I just heard somebody say something about a person. I don't know. Whatever this is, if somebody been thinking about doing something, I feel like the more they think about it, they're gonna do it. I hope this isn't like a person thinking about just giving an X over the eyes. Like on the cartoons when they used to have an X on the eye when somebody killed over. But hopefully this is not somebody thinking about doing something to themselves. Hopefully that's not what this is. Because it could be something about a person healing from something, whether this was something emotional that you were trying to overcome, or if it was more of a physical thing where somebody's overcoming something. I don't know. Or healing from something. It's giving like wounded warrior energy. This is what it's giving. So maybe through your experience, which you've been through, is a template and blueprint for you to help other people through your experience. It's something like that. It's something like that. I hope ain't nobody think about hurting themselves or nobody else. Cause it could be something with that. Uh, I don't know if it's a situation where somebody was. I didn't even pay attention to the second card that came out. What am I doing? I don't know if it's a situation where it was somebody laying somebody to rest or something. Or this is like taking a break. Somebody was waiting to take a break from something. Maybe somebody wanted to do something alone. It could be something about that too, doing their own thing. I don't know. For somebody, this could be like going to a resort or something, going to a retreat. I don't know. Could be building your own business, but maybe somebody had to learn the basics of starting a business. I don't know. I said this in my last video. It could be something about higher knowledge too. Cause I'm seeing like a facility, like 4 walls. So I don't know if that has to do with learning something, or this is more about focus, being focused for somebody. Somebody just wants mental peace. Also, is what I'm getting. Tell me more, cause maybe something feel like it's too much. Hopefully, you're not dealing with people, cause it's not. This ain't gonna be for everybody. But hopefully, it's not a situation where like people want to make you feel like you feel like you're under attack, and it's just coming from everywhere, and you don't know what to do, and then it's just overwhelming. Or it could be the situation, and it doesn't have to involve another person. Maybe it's just life. It's like, oh my God, when does it end? It's just too much right now. I don't want to deal with it. Can I get a break? Please give me a break. I don't know. If it's like a person taking a sabbatical, or what's another word for that? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, somebody could be thinking about mastering something. Could be some type of skill, self mastery. This is what I'm getting. Could be financial power too. Somebody could be thinking about that. Financial power. I don't know. Somebody might want to have Oprah money. Somebody that could be on somebody's mind. Having money like that, like a lot of money. I don't know if this is also on somebody's mind that we spoke about earlier. If I have it to give, should I help somebody, or I don't know. Should I reach out to somebody when I need help? It's something like that. For somebody, it could even be somebody thinking about putting an application in for something or somewhere. Unless it's like something like a grant or something. I don't know. What am I missing, spirit? Maybe somebody's thinking about the details or something. Also, unless it's something about perfection, I don't feel like this. Somebody thinks that somebody's perfect, or somebody thinks that they're perfect. It could be something like that. Somebody could think something's perfected. Somebody could think something's perfect, or they think somebody else think they perfect. I don't know. It's something like that. Or somebody feels and somebody thinks like something has to be perfect. If this is like somebody using their skills for something, and it's like, no, I'm not ready to do it yet because it's not how I want it to be. I want it to be perfect. It's something like that. Somebody also can have like a laser like focus, is also what I'm getting. Maybe somebody's been thinking about picking up a new skill. I don't know. Tell me more, spirit. Or somebody been thinking about shopping. Tell me more. I said this in my last video, one of my videos. I think it was the last one about shopping or something. I don't remember, but maybe somebody's thinking about that, going shopping, or I don't know. And somebody needs to know how to keep their business to themselves. It's something about a group of people. Maybe somebody needs to keep something. I don't know if this is about dating somebody, making friends with somebody, and you need to keep that to yourself. Because, people, I don't know. It's weird how people operate, but it could be something like that. Like, people don't even be wanting certain stuff until they see somebody else with it. And it just makes me feel like they are in competition. Because, for instance, if it was a situation where a person was single all this time, and then y'all get together, y'all start talking, dating, and now everybody want that person. And the same person that they've been around all this time, they ain't shoot they shot or said nothing. Now all of a sudden they want that person. And it's just an example. Because it's something that you might need to protect and be quiet about it. For somebody, this could just be what you're working on, intellectual property, knowing how to move, knowing not how to let your left hand and right hand know what's going on with each other. It's something like that. I don't know if it's something about a person needing to let go of an abandonment wound that they might have. It could be something with that too, like insecurities or something, or feeling like, oh, I don't know, I'm afraid of what might happen because I can't see the future. I don't know. Because I always say this, just because somebody's intuitive, you could be psychic. You could be the most psychic person in the world. You're not God, so you don't know everything. They be tripping me out when I watch when I hear people say stuff about psychics and stuff. I mean, you do got some fake people out here now. You got some charlatans. But when people are really legit, they can be wrong sometimes. They're human. Don't nobody know everything. We're not the most high. It could be something like that. I don't know if somebody gave a false reading or somebody thinks somebody's giving a false reading or something like that. Somebody could think that somebody gave them a false reading, or somebody could be thinking about walking away from something so they can go towards something else. They could be doing some soul searching, whether this is you or somebody else. I feel like that's collective energy though. A lot of people out here doing soul searching, searching their own soul is what I'm getting. But it could also be something with I don't feel like this is a trip. Somebody taking a trip somewhere, but it could be something with that. Or moving. Somebody think about moving or something. Or mm, I don't know, but I do feel like somebody need to keep something to themselves. Is what I'm getting. Yeah. Now for somebody, oh, I bit my lip. For somebody, maybe you're meant to be well known. For somebody, this could even be like, maybe your face is gonna be on the cover of a magazine, a billboard one day. I don't know. It's something like that for somebody. I know I'm missing something, damn it. Now maybe it's something about a person thinking that they missed the opportunity, either with you or you think that you missed something. I don't know. Tell me more, spirit. Messages for the collective. Hmm. Somebody might need to let something go though. If you've been dealing with people who are not supporting you acclimating to the best version of yourself, if these people like to stay in their old ways, I mean, you know what? And everybody is not, we all on different timelines, and everybody's journey is going to start when it's meant to start. So that's not what we're here to do, is to judge somebody based off what they know, what they don't know. But I would say if you're dealing with situations where people they're not kind people, mean spirited people, they don't care about the well being of other people, and all they want to do is cause havoc in the lives of other people. and they don't want to grow or change. It could be something like, you know what, I'm gonna accept you for who you are, but I gotta go. I gotta move on because I'm trying to level up in my life. Or if it's people who like to pull you down because they don't want to see you go high. They like you where you at. And it don't have to be like, oh, I want to see you poor. It might even be as simple as, I like how we used to be hood rats together, and I miss it, and I want you to be a hood rat with me because I want to do hood rat stuff. Everything has a time and place. It could be that type of situation. But it might be a situation where you got to let certain doors close in your life. Maybe it was something that was very important to you. Could be a relationship, a connection with somebody. Doesn't mean it has to be forever, but I do feel like some type of door needs to close for somebody. Especially if something's on your mind real heavy, um, and it's just way down on you. It's something like that. For somebody, this could be dealing with a crisis. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody could be dealing with a crisis right now. Hopefully, this is not a situation where somebody found somebody like unalived. And I don't mean like they were unalived by somebody else. This could just be like expiration. They just expired. It could be something like that. Like somebody found somebody deceased or something. I don't know. Or something or a situation has reached its expiration point. It's something like that. Some like a situation has reached its expiration date, I should say. It's something like that. Yeah. Damn, it's an hour and 1 minute. Oh my god. I don't even feel like doing no oracles, y'all. I'm about to end it here. I hope I've given you clarity on what you already know. And I will see you all in the next one later.